Good evening everybody, welcome back to runout.tv, and I'm joined by the co-commentator who got such wonderful reviews last time he was on, my mate Rob. How you doing, Rob?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm okay, mate, ready to play some Blackball, which as you know is like World Rules but slightly more towards like a mix between World Rules and New Rules. So you should
World Rules and World Rules.
Exactly. Now actually, as you can see on this match here, my actual computer player is playing Praying Player, so if he wins that, I might get to play with myself.
Which could be interesting.
Probably won't be the first time. But right, well, I'm playing Swizzle, and Swizzle is by no means a pushover. I managed to beat the pro of the show. I actually played him in 2002, and he beat us 7-6 in real life, Steve Dakin. So revenge, Steve. Yeah, I know you watch. Revenge. Will be mine one day. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, let's get straight to the match then. And there's my opponent, looking like Swizzle. They've given him red eyes, looks a bit scary. So we'll try not to upset him. So break off playing race to 4 in this round 2 single elimination tournament. Now, I need to look at these balls, and I'm thinking, well, it's fairly obvious, isn't it, Rob?
Yeah, I would say so.
Any reds you like, basically.
Yes.
Now I'm going to pot this one first. The reason for that is if I miss this red, and also I might go behind this yellow, I want to be sure that I'm on reds. And you might think that I'm nuts in taking a ball that's going to open the pocket up, but I'm going game. I'd like to leave that there, obviously, just to make his life difficult, but unfortunately there's no other shot that I can take, which is a bit frustrating. Now this one's got to be judged right. I need to... This is actually a bit tricky, actually. Right, and the... Okay, so we need to... this could end up bad. Right, let's just try this one.
Well, you could always use the old thing that I used to do when I play a live pool, hit and hope.
Hit and hope works. Hit and hope is a very, very effective strategy, I think. I'm alright, mate.
Looked a little bit tight there. Nicely judged and nicely potted.
Right, so we've got a chance here then. These are always awkward because these pockets on this table. Given that they designed the table, Rob, without having actually ever played on one. The people who designed it, so they've actually done a really good job of making it lifelike. Not perfect, but you know, you'd never know the difference, put it that way. If I tell you that, you'd know, but before you'd think that people have played on it for years. Now really, now it's become, you know, probable rather than hopeful that we're going to get it clear up here. So now it's a case of just positioning yourself correctly. I'm just going to turn that sound down ever so slightly. I don't want it to echo through. This isn't a bad start. Now what do we do here? Do we roll? What would you do, mate? Would you roll through for the black into this pocket here, or would you screw back towards that yellow and leave the black in the same pocket?
I would probably roll it.
You'd roll it? Well, I'm going to screw it. The only reason I would tell you that is I'm going to not go to over screw it, because that would be bad. But obviously the run through was a bit dodgy. So look, mate, I think we are run out. Runout.tv. Hey. Rob's the one on the cards.
It's very important that for the break-off shot here that you actually try and get one in.
Try and get more than one in, and I haven't.
A scratch break is normally fatal against this opponent.
Yep, Swizzle knows where the pockets are. He's taking yellows, and what we're looking for is what is covered. Now, unfortunately, what's covered, mate, is one of our reds.
It is, but he's just helped us out there slightly.
He has. Obviously, where do you think the problem lies for him?
Well, obviously, the problem lies with the 8-ball, the black ball.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I think you're right there. I agree with that. So, whilst he's potting these, we don't need to be too worried until he gets down to the final ball. The position he's got on that will decide quite a lot. Now, I would have left that ball to last to get on that ball, or to knock that one out of the way. Interesting. Oh well, he's left himself high, so this is the critical shot of the rack.
Certainly is. And that
could be
bad.
No, he's playing safe. Now, well, we know exactly what we've got to do here, Rob.
Pot the lot.
Alright, that's it, mate. Straight in, no messing. Really the one that's a dodgy one for me is probably that one next to the cushion, but it's also the bottom one as well. I might go after that straight away. The only slight problem is then you're kind of opening. Can I roll that in? No. I think we're just going to have to not really think about, you know, sometimes you can kind of think safe.
The thing is, you can also overthink.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I would possibly try and take that ball there that you're now
yeah, because if I miss that one, I'm leaving the black in the middle, aren't I?
Exactly.
Although you should never think about missing, but it's always worth just playing with a bit of thought. I think it's some people might think I'm being negative there. Do you think I'm negative in terms of that type
I think
of thing?
that was actually an aggressive attacking shot, because you actually thrown the gauntlet down, so to speak, to your opponent here.
And I don't have a lot of choice. You know, the black's in the middle of the table. You know, really, if my opponent gets another shot, it's likely to be very potable, and I've made.
Now this here can go wrong.
It's speed control, this one.
Well, it's
do or die now. Let's have a quick look. Right, let's take our time here.
I think a slow roll, and in it goes.
2-0, and we haven't missed a ball yet. This is an easy game, guys. Don't let them tell you otherwise. Darren who? Darren who? Right. Dry break, and I think, oh no, what have we got here? Always good to have a look over the top and see where the problems are. I mean, if you were going to take yellows, Rob, what do you reckon the issue is there?
Well, it's the balls at the bottom end of the table here.
Those ones here?
Yes, they are actually pretty tight.
But they don't really go in. So I think really, if you were looking to clear up, it's got to be reds.
It's got to be the reds.
And we can knock this one at the top and then go for this guy near the bottom and start to work our way around here, knowing that the black will become free if there's nothing else left on the table. So a little bit of a chance. I guess the problem is getting around this yellow ball at the top, but let's see where we go. If I can just get any sort of shot on that red down the bottom, the rack might open up for us. And we still haven't missed a ball. Oh, get out of there. That hurt. Oh dear.
That was all down to pace. A little bit more pace in the white, and that would have spun out.
I mean, I guess slightly unlucky, but maybe I should have seen that coming. I mean, the thing we've got in our favour now, with the world rules, if anyone's watching this who likes world rules, the red at the bottom can be potted. You get a free shot, but you don't get two-shot carry. So it's a case of trying not to leave that ball on, because obviously from bulk, where you can move the white if you don't like where you're laid. So I can't just roll up here and say play on like in world rules. He can put it behind here, but he's not going to be able to get to that. So when I try and get out of the snooker, I'm hoping not to leave that ball on. For that reason, I'm probably going to go down here and just try and rest on that red, which I think is for about there. Now, just had to hit, I had a full ball snooker real hit, not necessary.
Well, that's actually worked out quite well, because you've covered the only ball that was actually sticking out on the bottom end of the table here.
And you could, but don't forget, if he can pot that ball and screw into that ball and it goes in as well, that's allowed.
Yes.
On blackball rules, which is why people like it. It's more of an attacking game. You don't get like, oh no.
No, that has worked out
well, it's
well in his favour.
It has, but
this shot here could actually park the car in the garage.
Yeah, he has parked the car. Problem is though, even if you get that ball, you've still got the issue with these two that I'm facing here. I'm more likely to try and pot that ball onto that ball. The ball that I'm facing now, the red ball I'm facing now, guys, pot that onto that yellow and roll the red in as well, and the table opens up for me. So not as bad as it seems. I'm going to try and snooker him here by getting behind, open these two balls up. Although I didn't really want to leave him on. I was worried about going in off a little bit, but so play a little bit of cat and mouse here. He's very sensibly opening up a ball, although I think he's going to end up landing himself in a nice position. So really what I'm going to do here, Rob, I think it's fairly obvious, just a little bit of side spin and holding the white like that.
That was very intelligent.
Thank you for saying that. Anyway, anyone would think you were on my side, I don't know. Ooh, yeah, bugger. Right, now I'm going to try here. I've got to take the ball over the pocket, I think.
Well, I mean, he hasn't done himself any favours at all here, because he's actually made it a lot harder for the two balls that are now tight to the cushion.
Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and hit into these, so I want to get that red out as well. It's a bit ambitious, but got nothing to lose. Okay.
Now I think what you're going to have to do here is the ball that you've just moved to the top of the table.
Hit that. What about that one screwing into him? Do you think?
I would take this one on
First.
This one here that you're looking at now, Malcolm. I would take that one first into the
And then play
corner,
that shot.
and then play that shot.
I guess then obviously I don't have to worry about coming back up here to get him. If I get it, like, I think I might. Oh, just missed it. But I mean, he's still got the same problem, so it's not terminal just yet. This could well turn into a good shot if he just uses that to hold. I might actually be in a little bit of trouble here. I am, but that's covered one of the pockets for the black. That's on. He's got a shot in. Well, has he got a shot in the middle? Oh, he's got a double. Ooh, yeah, dear me. I actually thought that was in.
That was. I would have actually taken that in a live play.
Yeah.
That was definitely a live play shot there.
Right. I'm gonna try and just come screw back and rest.
Is that plant? Would you say that's makeable from
it is
a higher,
makeable, but
from
it's
a higher
probably,
position?
It is makeable, but I think this is also a good idea. It's definitely makeable now. I'm going to leave the plant. I'm going to try and land on the plant now, knowing that I've got the guy in the top part of the table to play with. Well, I may as well take that now that I'm here. Oh, that wasn't good. I didn't mean to go back, but that's pretty much.
It's makeable, and if you just nice gentle roll and don't go behind the black, that is very almost sayonara, as they say in China.
They nearly said here.
Well, they do say it in Nissan.
Right, so entertaining frame that one, but it looks like we're going to take a 3-0 lead, which we are, and we get the break. So I found Rob hitting the second ball with a little bit of bottom left, so it brings the white back into the pack and whacks it in theory twice. That's it. I did hear something drop.
Twice. That's one yellow and one red.
Well, they're both all right, like, but I think that yellow there rules out the yellows because it isn't on. So let's.
Yes, I would actually take reds here myself as well.
No, I think I might get that one off the table first and head up table.
It's still okay because you've got one to the middle just above the black.
Yeah, I'm probably going to be looking to get rid of that one, and the ball next to the cushion is me tough one. I might just drop on that now actually, because if I miss it, obviously I've got the guy there to play with, and if I try and hit this out the way to get that, I've got my contingency black red in the middle, so I can afford to. Now is that on?
That is on.
It is on. But we're going to have to play it.
The only problem here is you're going to be possibly canning into the other red. No, managed to spin past it.
Just need this one. I've just got to hit the yellow out the way and not get behind it and not miss it completely. That would also be terrible.
Actually, will that red pass that yellow down the bottom end of the table there?
I think cushion first. I might be able to go in after it.
Cushion first, then onto the yellow and knock it in.
Go right into the jaw, isn't it?
Even if you hit higher up the cushion.
Yes.
I think that was well called by me there.
Certainly was, sir. And that is, everyone, a 4-0 win. So I think I played very well there. I think it came off quite well. So let's see who I play. Do I play Pray and Player, or do I play me? I play Pray and Player, who took me apart for an out.
It's okay, because the chances are that you're going to be
relegated.
Pray and Player 4-0 as well.
Well, I would hope so. But thanks everyone for watching, and thank you, Rob, for your commentary. I hope
no problem at all.
Everyone always enjoys you being on, and hopefully you can get on a bit more in the future. And there you go, everyone. So thanks for watching. Blackball's a mint game, and I'll be playing more of it very soon. And until next time,
bye for now.
Bye for now.